Luxury brands are a scam and they prey on poor-minded people. And let me tell you why I have this opinion, because yes, this is my very own personal opinion. Have you guys seen the video of the girl that's talking about Dior bags and how Dior bags are made in China and they cost $50 to make a $2,000 bag? So these brands make you believe that you're getting the highest quality material. They're being made in Italy when they really are made in the same factories where Shein and all of these cheaper products are manufacturing their bags. And now, why do I say that they target poor-minded people? Is because these brands create the illusion of wealth. They get these influencers and these celebrities to promote their products, which a lot of the times they don't even pay for it themselves. Meanwhile, you will not catch a billionaire with any of these brands because these brands are not for them. These brands are to take the money away from the poor.
What does Dior and Shein have in common? They both make their bags for cheap. According to Business Insider, we now know what it costs to make a 2,800 Dior bag. Apparently, the two brands under LVMH are under investigation. Italian prosecutors in Milan are investigating LVMH's subsidiary Dior and Giorgio Armani because they're working with factories that are exploiting workers to pump out bags for a small fraction of the store price. Much like the factories in China, investigators found evidence that workers were sleeping inside the facilities so that bags could be produced around the clock. They say around the clock, it means during nighttime and during holidays, and that most of the workers were from China. So essentially, your Dior bag that costs $2,800 was not made with amazing hand craftsmanship, made in the atelier on the Champs-Elysees. No, it was made in the same way they make stuff in Shein and China. And you want to know what the kicker is? That same bag that costs $2,800 only costs Dior $57 to make. $57. Just another reason to boycott LVMH and to stop worshipping these big luxury brands. Because at the end of the day, we're all getting scammed.
What's going on here? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? In fact, like, before I talk, let's watch this one.
Louis Vuitton. Why is my Louis Vuitton purse that is $2,800 peeling? I've had this purse for 2-3 years. I only use this purse when I am traveling. Why is this peeling? And I have a relative who has a similar purse and who's had the purse for over 6 years. The hardware is not peeling. Look. Why is this looking... And I'm pretty good with my things. Like, why is it peeling over there? This has completely changed color. I don't know if you guys can see it. The gold hardware is definitely fading. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I gotta go back here. Because this, like... What in the world? This is embarrassing.
Louis Vuitton is ripping you off. Did you know they have two product lines? One for the rich and one for the wannabe rich. The rich buy the unbranded, low-key, well-thought-through clothes by the designers. You know, them customers that go in and splash literally millions. Then they have the fast fashion stock, the stuff that the brokies buy, thinking that they'll look rich with LV logos all over the tops. The stuff that's basically easily faked. Learn the game and stop falling for this trap.
Okay guys, we just went to Louis Vuitton there in Zurich, here in Zurich, and they're very rude, especially the tall guy with beard or whatever. He was just telling us like, oh, don't touch that, don't touch. Like, I was like, what? And no one's assisting us, and he literally told us not to touch anything. Like, how can we see the bag when we're not allowed to touch? And the way he said it, he could have said it nicely, like, I'm sorry, like, please wait for a sales associate or something like that, right? My goodness, they're very rude. So I walked out. That's the rudest I have ever encountered. We went to France. I was expecting to be treated that way because people said French are very rude, whatever, but they're very nice. Italy, they're very nice. Only this guy there in Louis Vuitton. I'll put bad review on whatever. I know it will not do anything, but still.
Not only are they selling fake products, they're also rude, fake with pride. Is that so? Let's continue.
I literally had to pull over because I'm so shocked. This is a $7,000 Chanel bag, and it literally fell apart on me today. I was getting my keys out for valet. Tell me why this fell off and this part that holds it in fell off. I don't understand. I got this bag for my birthday last year on October 6th. I have not even had this bag for a year.
expensive shit, I'm aggravated and it's not worth it. This is gonna leave a mark, and I said this was worth it before and I was wrong. This is Chanel and it's a quad, and I was excited because I thought, oh, I can travel and I can use it as blush and I can use it as eyeshadow and it's gonna be amazing. It is nothing. It doesn't do anything. 10 dress, because it's so tender that you don't feel it. And someone said to me about something, it's buildable. And I don't know, some of these buildable things don't ever get anywhere. We keep building the Legos up to the sky. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm pissed.
I don't know what to say again. I honestly don't know what to say. Like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? For real? Wait. Okay, before I say anything, I want you to watch this next one and tell me what you're thinking about this video so far.
Is it just me, or does anyone else not like luxury products that are so obvious? Like this, it doesn't look good because it's just screaming Gucci all over, which is tacky and not cool. If you're wearing this, you're trying too much. You're trying a little too hard. And you might think that wearing this makes you look rich, but ironically, it makes you look quite cheap because it's all show. Money talks, but real wealth whispers. I know a lot of multi-millionaires and they don't have Gucci all over their clothes. Now, I'm all for luxury, but I like quiet luxury when it's more subtle. The brands that you might not think are expensive, but when you actually look them up, they are a massive luxury brand. That's what I like, just classy clothes that are timeless and don't have flash and logo all over it. Like these high quality jeans, pants, sweaters, coats, even subtle, simple belts. I don't buy too many luxury clothes, but when I do, I go for the more subtle ones that are just basic but super high quality. Like sure, not many people might know what I'm wearing, but I know what I'm wearing. I know that I'm wearing quality and that it's good. It also brings this confidence, this subtle energy with it that people feel because of how you feel. Definitely stay away from any luxury products though if you can't afford them. What do you think?
To be honest, there's no value for money in luxury goods. Take this black t-shirt for example. You paid $300 for that. I paid $10 for this. But what's the difference? Both are black. The material is almost the same. So really, you just ended up paying for this logo and their marketing and their retail. Take this cap, for example. This is literally the same black cap. It's going to cover my head. It's going to protect your head. You paid for the logo over here. So that's why I feel like luxury goods, you're not really buying the product, you're buying their logo.
Honestly, luxury products are supposedly thought to be are not worth it. I can't imagine myself buying a t-shirt that has the company logo all around it. Whenever I go out, I will see several other people wearing it and it will look like a school uniform. Imagine this t-shirt I was wearing right now had company logos all around it. It won't look nice at all. I wonder why people spend so much money just to buy company's logo. And you know what is funny? Your $2,800 shoe that you're using to brag around was just produced for $57. So who is being fooled here? Honestly, people buying these supposedly thought to be luxury products are not really rich. They're just under teenage pressure trying to fit into social status just to prove that they're rich. Funny enough, for someone like me, if you're wearing all those designer things, I won't even rate you because I don't find them pleasing to my eyes. Have you ever seen rich people, mature rich people, buying all these luxury products? Never. I suggest instead of spending so much money on buying supposedly thought luxury items that people won't even rate you for, it's better you dash out those money to people who really need them. I believe there are poor people in your street. So instead of dashing the money to already established luxury brands and supposedly thought they are, dash it out to people who really need some money.
I'm about to destroy my entire Gucci collection. All of this over here, see all that right there? I'm about to take scissors to it. See this? Yeah. As a millionaire, $5,000 handbag isn't a big deal to me. But as somebody whose childhood was stolen from her by a pedophile who had to go through a lifetime of misery because nobody stood up for me, here I've got about $20,000 worth of stuff. So this is a Gucci handbag that I just bought a couple weeks ago. I wish I had known sooner. I can always buy anything I want. But I sure as fuck, in Jesus' name, do not want pedophiles' craftsmanship in my life. If my voice sounds funny and a little sloppy, it's because I just had a tooth surgery and my mouth is frozen. And I was sitting here talking to God about this, and I was like, you know, I don't usually like doing stuff like this publicly, but it seems like half the Christians I know who are in leadership don't have any balls, and they lost their fucking mind and their mouth. So, here's a pair of shoes. Yep. There's no way That's like me wearing clothing that a pedophile who destroyed the first 4 years of my life had created. I hope this pair of scissors is going to last this whole broadcast. If not, I'll get a different pair. Somebody said, why don't you donate it to the poor? Do I want the poor wearing something? Do you see my mouth is partly frozen from my toothing? Do I want the poor wearing something that a pedophile created? Are you fucking kidding me? This is like having shit. It's like me taking a shit. Oh, I'm not going to censor this. It's like me taking a shit and putting it on a plate and saying, here, because you're homeless, eat my shit. No.
Oh my goodness. Wait, she literally destroyed all her Gucci items. That's insane.
I'm probably not going to buy something Gucci again because the very first Guccio Gucci who founded Gucci had 3 sons and a daughter. They all work in Gucci their entire life. And when he dies, he leaves the company to his 3 sons. The daughter had worked for Gucci her entire life. And he says, no woman will ever be an owner in Gucci. And it's part of the bylaws of the company.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
And like in the book, it talks about how like she kind of like expected her brothers to kind of like advocate for her and like go over it, and they didn't. Yeah. They just like let it happen.
Wait, I don't understand this one. Why did they do that? So it's not only that they produce fake products, they also have gender inequality in their company. This is serious.
Luxury brands, they have 2 types of clothing. They have the clothing that they make for the rich people, and they have the clothing made for the poor people. It's the poor people that make the brand famous because they're walking around the mall with the logo of the brand. But it's the rich people who actually use that brand for the quality of the brand and not for showing that I'm wearing this brand. People who show off extra, who are always showing cars, and probably they're renting the cars, I don't know. But these people have insecurity because they don't have money. They want to show that they do have money.
That's just it. True wealthy people can be wearing companies logo all around. It can only be people who want to look rich and people who are looking for social validations. So after watching this video up to this point, I'm sure that you must have had the sense to know the things to buy, whether they actually worth the money or not. So that's it for this video. If you gained anything from this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think about luxury brands in the comment section. If you wish to see more real talks like this, subscribe now and turn on bell notifications so that you don't miss out on my next video. That being said, I will see you in the next one.